ओम शांति 28/11/2023 की मुरली है। Sweet children, this knowledge is butter and devotion is buttermilk. The Father gives you butter in the form of this knowledge and makes you into the masters of the world. This is why they sow butter in the mouth of Sri Krishna. Today's question is, how can you recognize someone whose intellect has faith? What attainment is there on the basis of faith? Answer is, the children whose intellects have faith are the true moths who surrender themselves to the flame, not those who simply circle around. Only those who surrender themselves to the flame enter the kingdom. Those who simply circle around become part of the subjects. The promise of the children whose intellects have faith is, even in the most adverse situation, I will not let go of my religion. Their intellects have true love, and so they forget all their bodily religion and their bodies and stay in remembrance of the Father. Today's song is, leave your throne of the sky and come down to earth. Om Shanti. God speaks. The incorporeal Supreme Father is called God. Who said God speaks? That incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. The incorporeal Father sits here and explains to you, incorporeal souls. You incorporeal souls, listen with the physical organs of your bodies. A soul is not called male or female. A soul is called a soul. The soul himself says through these organs, I leave one body and take another. All human beings are brothers, all children of the incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. You are brothers, and when you become the children of Prajapita Brahma, you are brothers and sisters. Constantly continue to explain this to everyone. God is the protector, the one who gives devotees the fruit of their devotion. The Father explains, I alone am the bestower of salvation for all. I become the teacher of all you and give you Srimad, and then I am also the Satguru of everyone. He doesn't have a father, teacher, or guru. That father, not Sri Krishna, is the one who teaches you the ancient Raj Yoga of Bharat. Sri Krishna cannot be called the father. He is said to be the prince of heaven who has divine virtue. Only the one is called the purifier and the bestower of salvation. All souls are now unhappy, impure, and corrupt. Bharat itself is divine and elevated in the golden age. When it then becomes a corrupt, devilish kingdom, everyone says, O purifier, come. Come and establish the kingdom of Ram. Therefore, it is now the kingdom of Ravan. People burn Ravan, but none of the scholars, teachers, or pundits know what Ravan is. The golden age and the silver age are the kingdom of Ram, whereas the copper age and the iron age are the kingdom of Ravan. The day of Brahma is the day of Brahma, Kumar, and Kumaris. The night of the Brahma is the night of Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. The night is now to end and the day is to come. It is remembered there are those who have non-living intellects at the time of destruction. Non-loving intellects means opposite to the God. There are also the three armies. The Supreme Father is called most beloved God, the Father, the ocean of knowledge. So he must surely be giving you this knowledge. He is the living seed of the world. He is the Supreme Soul. That is his God, the highest on high. It isn't that he is omnipresent, means he is not omnipresent. He stays in Paramdham. To say that he is omnipresent is to defame the Father. If we say that he is omnipresent, means we are insulting him, you know. The Father says, by my being defamed, there has been defamation of religion and Bharat has become poverty stricken and corrupt. I have to come at such a time. Bharat itself is my birthplace. The Somnath temple and the temples to Shiva are here. I make my birthplace into heaven and then Ravan makes it into hell. This means that by following the dictates of Ravan, people have become residents of hell, the devilish community. Then I change them and make them elevated and into the divine community. This is an ocean of poison, and that is an ocean of milk. Rivers of ghee flow there. Where? In the Satyuga. It is considered that there are rivers of ghee and milk. Means the water is so pure and healthy for us. It is equivalent to the river of ghee or milk. In the golden and silver ages, Bharat was constantly happy and solvent, and there were places of diamonds and jewels, palaces. There were palaces of diamonds and jewels. Bharat is now 100% insolvent. I alone come and make it 100% solvent and elevated. People have now become so corrupt that they have forgotten their divine religion. The father sits here and explains the path of devotion is buttermilk and the path of this knowledge is butter. They saw butter in the mouth of Sri Krishna. That means he had the kingdom of the world. Lakshmi and Narayan were the masters of the world. The Father himself comes and gives you the unlimited inheritance. That is, he makes you into the masters of the world. He says, I do not become the master of the world. If I were to become the master, I would then also have to be defeated by Maya. You are the one who are defeated by Maya. So you then have to gain victory. You are trapped in the five vices. I am now making you worthy of living in temple. The golden age is a big temple and it is called Shivalaya and it is established by Shiva. The iron age is called a brothel. All are vicious. The Father now says, renounce the religions of bodies, consider yourself to be souls, and remember me, your Father. You children now have love for the Father. You don't remember anyone else. You are those who have loving intellects at the time of destruction. You know that only the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is called Sri Sri 108. They turn the beads of the rosary of 108. Up above is Shiva, Baba, then the mother and the father, Brahma and Saraswati, and then their children who make Bharat pure. The rosary of Rudraksh has also been remembered. This is called the sacrificial fire of Rudra. This is also such a big, imperishable sacrificial fire of knowledge in which the horse is sacrificed to receive self sovereignty. It has been continuing for so many years. All the innumerable religions are to be sacrificed into this sacrificial fire because only then will this sacrificial fire end. This is the imperishable sacrificial fire for imperishable Baba. Everything material is to be sacrificed into this. Children ask, when will destruction take place? Oh, those who establish something then have to sustain it. This is Shiv Baba's chariot. Shiv Baba is the charioteer in this, but there are not any horse chariots, etc. Here, they have just set and made up paraphernalia for the path of devotion. Baba says, I take the support of this matter. The father explains, at first there is unadulterated devotion, but it then becomes completely adulterated by the end of the Iron Age. There is no adultery in the Satyuga and Treta, but start from the Dwapar.